Hey guys, Cyclemania here again, shooting another update on the fish room. Nothing's changed much except the tomatoes and the other plants have been doing a lot better. There's the peace lily. Here's that basil that was in the filter. Here's a tomato plant in the water. Another tomato plant back there. There's one down here. Did a little bit of rearranging, cleaning the tank out. I gotta clean this out. Went ahead and did a little bit different with the output in the tank. I added 2 jets in there, a little bit better circulation in the tank. Still got plenty of power left over on my pump. So I need to go get a ball valve, because right now I feed this tank with a separate pump. I'm just going to add a manifold right here and plumb in another ball valve for this tank, so I can kind of eliminate that part of my electricity bill running that other pump. Well, lots changed here. Found an ad on Craigslist on a guy selling a 135-gallon tank, and basically I'm getting about, I don't know, a lot of money, about $2,500 worth of stuff for about 250 bucks. I actually am doing away with this light that I have. This is a 400 watt metal halide. I'm actually upgrading to a double HQI flow metal halide, which would be 2 400 watt bulbs. And basically those are ran by the HQI ballast. It's full of 800 watts. Be a lot better for this system, I think. I'm going to actually run them lengthwise this way. You can see that this is where I'm going to have all the frags right here. And then I'm going to have the mother colonies back here. I'm also getting a 6-foot compact fluorescence of 400 watt, all 10,000K. And I'll grow all my mother colonies back here. And the metal halides are actually 2 20,000Ks, or I have also an extra 14,000K, so I might split it up, but I'm not sure yet. I built this drain today. Not done yet. There's some plastic inserts that fit 1-inch couplings and 90s, obviously, and they come out about this far. I got one on my 55 over here. I can find mine at my pet store, but they're kind of hard to find. But I don't know. I think I spent about $2 a piece on them. I'll put those on there to keep it safe. Now, since I'm not having a sump on this system, I'm thinking that these pumps that I have down here, the way it's going to work is they're going to suck from the drains too, so it's not going to be just a gravity drain. There's going to be a lot of power getting sucked through these things, so that's why I added 4 instead of just those 2 and try to get them out more. I also added this little pipe right here, and this sticks above the water. Basically, I'll get a cap for this because it's probably going to make a lot of noise, but I just did that in case my drain needs to breathe. I don't know yet. We'll see if that'll speed it up or not. But also for dosing and stuff like that, if I need to add something into the water, I'm not going to glue any of this stuff since it's going to be on the water. But if I need to put any dosing in there or stuff like that, I can get that in there. It hits the pumps before it goes into the system and gets all mixed up. Well, I got another hot tub on the other side of the garage that I actually got for 10 bucks. It's crazy. And came with both of these pumps. I'm thinking these things are around anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 gallons an hour each, and they each have two settings. They're both 220. And basically I took out the control panel on the computer for the Coleman hot tub and installed it on this one. And basically, I'll bring my light down here so we can see. There's a couple transformers in here. Got a computer board that basically runs everything. Right here we have the control panel Cat 5 wire, and this is another auxiliary control panel, and this runs basically, let me get my light back up here. Got a little control panel here. Each pump, Jets 1 and Jet 2, is two pumps, and they each have two settings, so we got 4 settings there, which is nice because you can put them on a low setting if you want to feed, or run on high and one on low, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm trying to figure out if I want to try to build a wave maker into that, but I don't know. And basically, my heater's right here. You can see that basically it just bolts in right here, and it's stainless steel. You got the thermostat right there, which has got a temperature probe, which I'll have to plumb into the drain. And the thermostat is right there. Right here we got a UV light. I'm probably just going to run this on like about 50 gallons an hour or something real slow. I'm not sure what the wattage is on this yet. I'm hoping it's at least 30 watts so we can get that done right. I'm going to be doing some rearranging in here, so on my next video I'm going to have this hot tub out here in the center, and I'm moving this shelf, which is going to be my new desk for this hot tub. I'm going to have 4 55-gallon drums down here doing my water change outs and all my float valves and stuff like that. I'll put that shelf over here and we'll have a lot more room in here. So hopefully on my next video, guys, we might have something running on here. I got to still wire in a 220 socket into the breaker panel, which is behind that cloth. So I'll keep you guys posted, but everything's looking good. Thursday I get all that stuff, so hopefully I'll have my lights hooked up and my RO filter. I got a 5-stage RO filter and a 3-stage RO filter. And basically I'll be, the wastewater that comes from the RO water for the saltwater tank will be hooked up to a float valve on the cichlid system, which will be really good for the cichlids having that really hard water. And I'll basically, it'll just be one continuous system, and hopefully we can get it maintenance free and basically 0 water change outs. The more plants I'm hoping to add over here in this sump with the tomatoes, I'm hoping that I can put this 400 watt metal halide ballast and light reflector hanging over here and basically grow the shit out of some tomatoes, and hopefully that can take away my nitrates and not have to worry about water change outs. But we'll see. It's an experiment.